Welcome back to the city of Belfast, and you're watching the UK's strongest man. This man, Spencer Highland. Good result for him in the truck pull. How can he do in the next event? It's the human link.
Event 2, the anchor hold. The athletes have to hold this 260 kilo anchor in their hands as long as they possibly can.
Well, that's the task ahead, and it really is quite a task. Lee Allen from Fife in Scotland. You saw that currently in last position. Well, he's got an awful lot of work to do if he's going to stay in contention, certainly, and I think that's probably out of the question at this stage, even now. But he's got to raise this and hold it and see how long he can hold it for. And once again, you've got a moving object on the end of a chain. Tough.
Yeah, very tough, Stuart. Lee needs to hang on for dear life here, you know, to even have a chance of survival. But I think it's a tall order because he's just got small hands. It's coming out of his hands now. His grip's just slowly giving way.
Of course, the strength of the grip is an important factor in this. It's a terrific weight on the end, as we've heard. And that's gone. 26 seconds is the target for the rest, and I think that may be nowhere near enough. But having said that, just look at the grimace. And it is the grip, in fact. It's chalked up, of course, but then it's the sheer power. And if the hand size is not there, well, it's very difficult indeed. Well, let's see what Shawn Kenney can do from Liverpool. Much bigger man.
Yeah, you'd expect a good time here from Shawn Kenney. He's been good in the deadlift. He's got big hands. He's actually built for this event. So you expect him to get in close to 1 minute.
Well, he's got 26 seconds to beat. That was Lee Allen's time. And just keep an eye on that clock. You can see the amount of effort involved. It's a static position, but there's an awful lot of muscle activity going on there.
Yeah, he's just trying to go through that pain barrier.
You have to switch your mind off, don't you, to the pain in this situation. He's already in the lead now. And the difficulty comes, you know, you say you've got that extra couple of seconds, you can do another second, then you can do another second, and so it goes on until you finally go. And the fatigue in the hands, that oxygen debt creeps in and then hits you very hard at the end.
Yeah, but he's looking good here. He's getting a good time. He's just starting to slip now. Look, there he goes.
Well, indeed. And that was 51.9 seconds. So that is a very, very good target indeed. So Adam Townsend is next up. And I wonder. 51.90 to beat.
Oh, Adam's got into a very bad position right at the start. He's looking very uncomfortable here. It's been a miracle for how Adam can hang on to this at all. This must be just sheer guts from Adam. He's in a very, very bad position.
He is, isn't he? There's a lot of stress on the back there. He needed to be upright. His trunk needed to be upright. His head lifted upright as well, just to make sure that that back comes straight. But this is a difficult one for him. There's no question about that. He was fourth in the truck pull. Needs a good one here. He's certainly in second place thus far. He had 26 seconds to beat to get there. But it's gone at 37.2. So well behind Shawn Kenney's 51.90 at the moment.
Yeah, I think Adam could have done much better. I think he slipped right at the start. You see, yeah, he's gone forward with the weight and slipped.
See, once you've taken it off the rack, that's your lot. You've really got to work for it. Now, I think he's probably saying I didn't quite get hold of that, and he certainly didn't execute it well.
Yeah, he looked very uncomfortable, Stuart.
Well, Glen Ross, third in the truck pull, and he's got 51.90 to be exact to beat.
Yeah, I don't think Glen will beat that. He's not really known for his grip, but he'll know what he's got to do just to get in the mix of the points.
He's got, look at this, he's leaning backwards against the barrier at the back. He's got such bodied mass that he can actually almost fill that cage.
I don't know, he squeezed in the cage.
Well, he's got 37.20 to beat to get into second place, 51.90. Here he goes.
Glen's a very experienced athlete. He will do just enough.
You see, the thing is, once again we say this, it is about getting into the final, and they just need to do enough here. But that was pretty tough indeed. 38.65 is the official.
And there's a famous war cry from Glen Ross.
Yes, indeed. You're quite right. I don't know how he did get in there. So who's next? It should be Rob Frampton, and it is. Rob Frampton, who was second in the truck pull, looked very, very good in that. Off it comes. Now then, he's got the upright stance, and that's very good. That's better.
Yeah, he's took it out of the frame very nicely, and Rob's really coming into his own now. He's looking really strong as the competition's progressing.
Yeah, once you get out of that rack, when you pull it out of the rack, you've got to get into a good posture immediately, really, because if you're struggling to get into good posture, then that will work against you. Look at that wide leg stance. He's got his arms, his shoulders are back. He's got the weight close to his body. He's deep in concentration. You can see the vibration on his muscles as he attempts to hold this down. So,
keep taking deep breaths, keep the oxygen in.
40 seconds, Rob.
It's over 40. You heard that shout. Now then.
Yeah, he's looking really good here, Stuart.
Yeah, 38.65 is Glen Ross's second place at the moment.
We might even see over a minute.
Well, he's certainly gone into the lead. It's a very, very fine performance by Rob Frampton.
Hands are just slipping now. He's gone over a minute though.
Oh,
good time.
Terrific. Yeah, it is. 62.5. Well, that is surely the best performance of the day. That looked absolutely superb, Rob Frampton.
Rob, that was a strong performance there. How was it for you?
Nice, I like that. Practiced grip quite a lot, so I was looking forward to that. It was nice.
You've got a forearm injury, like, haven't you? Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got a fracture of the ulna, which I did about 5 weeks ago, but it hasn't really affected me today, so quite lucky, really.
Well, Spencer Highland, who of course won the truck pull, is in a good position now. He knows what everyone else has done. He's got a terrific 62.50 to beat here, and that is going to be tough, although he'll be competitive, that's for sure.
Yeah, Spencer won't have a problem with this. It's a good event for Spencer.
10 seconds, Spencer.
Big, strong guys, 21 stone. Got a good grip, big hands. All the tools to do this event.
Just looking backwards, just taking the head back, it just gives that little bit of extra. And
yeah, he's in a very good position, Stuart.
He is, isn't he? Leaning up against the back, just head coming forward now. Now he'll go into the final stages of this. He's coming up to 40, 45. This is going to be a very good
still
time.
looking very strong.
51.90 would take him, beyond 51.90 would take him to second place. He's going to do that, I think.
It's still good,
Yes, he is.
just undoing now. So he could hold on a few more seconds, now it's gone.
55.40, so Rob Frampton comes out on top, with Spencer Highland in second place. But we'll bring you up to date with that in a moment. Good performance all round, really. Have a look at this. You can see the fingers, it's slipping down the fingers, and finally it goes. But nevertheless, a very good performance.
Spence, how was that one for you?
That's not bad. Very heavy. And get the best I could.
What's the key to that event?
Hanging on.
So confirmation then of the results, and it's Rob Frampton, who won this event last year incidentally, picks up the 6 points for first. Spencer Highland slightly disappointed, but he gets second place, and Shawn Kenney of England third. Well, there's the overall standings, and it's in England 1 and 2 for Rob Frampton and Spencer Highland. But remember, it's not important to win the group. What's important is to not be 5th or 6th and get eliminated.
Rob, well done. You came first in Group A there. Looks a bit torturous, that event.
It was very torturous. We did this event last year, which was 20 kilos lighter, and I won it that time on 1 minute 8. So to get 1 minute 6 today was really good. I wanted a minute, so really happy with that.
Last year's champion, Glen Ross. Do you think he's the force that he used to be, or are there signs of weakness this year?
You can never underestimate Glen. He's a true competitor, a good athlete, awesome strongman. You can never take that out of it, but there's some awesome guys here this year. You never know.
So Titchfield's Rob Frampton looking strong.
Titchfield power.
Well, see how he does with the Thor's hammer after the break.